Thank you so much. Thank you and welcome to the Space Coast Writers Guild meeting. Third Saturday of the month. I know I had that typo on my first email. I apologize. I'd like to just get right to it, if you don't mind, with the first thing on our agenda. Who's new? What's new? Anything new? Anybody new? Any new information that you'd like to share with your members, please feel free to stand up. Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Ralph Dahl. I joined the group about 4 months ago, something like that. So at any rate, I've been talking to Jim Nelson, and him and I are in a writers group in Melbourne Beach. And one of the things I'm missing down there is they're not poets, they're novelists. And it has really been helpful for the years. Oh, you can't hear it? Now I better put it on the shirt. I'm assuming I don't sound like some kind of monster at this point. So what we're trying to get together here might be, I don't know if it would be considered a workshop. I saw your thing on the phone. Maybe it is.
State your case.
All right, I would like to call it the Poets Peer Support Group, but what we'd like to do is just get together with other poets and either discuss their poetry or issues in poetry or their problems with poetry or whatever. And maybe meet once a month. The other half of it, which has been very beneficial, is it's a very good social environment. It's much calmer in terms of people and stuff. So the first things we would need is how many people would be interested. If you would email me with your information, your name probably, your email address at least, let me know if you're interested. I'm assuming you wouldn't email me if you weren't, but what the heck, we'll repeat ourselves. And on that, would you put when you'd like to meet? I think once a month is probably adequate. Seems more than that would probably be a little absurd. Where you'd like to meet and what time and that kind of thing, and then I'll just look at it all, and as Cynthia told me, I'd have to make my own decision on it anyway. But we'll try to accommodate as many of you as we can in that decision process. Unfortunately, I won't be around here for about the next month or so. I probably won't even make it here next month. But you can start sending it to me. I can look at it, and we can start working on it.
Email?
Email is redjam on toast. Red jam, like jam on, J-A-M, on toast @gmail.com. My daughter came up with it, and those are my initials and my wife's initials. So that's what the red and the jam are. Pretty cool, huh? I like that.
Is that all one word?
It's all, yes, redjamontoast @gmail.com.
What is your name?
Ralph Dahl, D-A-H-L-E.
Ralph, if you don't mind, this same missive that you just stated, if you could email me that, I'll make sure to put it on an email so that the general members can get it, just in case there's some poets that aren't here today.
And I have your email on that
as
well.
It should be, but it's president@squig.org. I'll write it for you before you go. Yep, I'll do that right now.
All right. Any questions about that, if there are any, or does it make some, yes?
What do you mean, like a home?
Well, what they did down there, and again, these were novel people, so they weren't able to really talk too much about poetry, but you could bring one that you've written if you wish. Read it out loud, because it is always a pleasure to do that, and helpful. What I found helpful in the group was it made me look at what I'm writing and say, oh, and change, and then bring it and hope it was good enough. So it's just really a way of kind of cleaning up your act, if you're not presenting it to anybody.
Well, I read it I call it a graveyard, but something helping us on the brain. But I'll just read you this. March 3rd, Thursday, 10/16.
Sir, we're going to probably hold off on the reading for just a moment, just so that we can get through with everyone, okay, if you don't mind?
Yes, sorry.
No, it's really not today. We're thinking of planning this. It's not in the works.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Anybody else, any questions, anything else on your mind about it? You got the email address, redjamontoast? Yes, ma'am.
I'd be planning to publish.
Oh, that's what you guys do.
I know. That's
No.
why I'm wondering if it's a competing.
No.
No,
it's
no,
not.
this
It
is social.
It is a social /workshop. I like the idea of calling it a workshop. I was going to call it an auxiliary. But no, it is not to compete at all with this. It's really the,
And it's also very informal.
Yes,
What
very.
his intention is for poets to get together to do poetry, to talk poetry, to discuss poetry, to read each other's work, and to informally grow with one another.
Exactly.
Did I do a good job?
Oh, better than me.
Where would you have it? Where would
We haven't decided any of
Yeah,
that yet because
there's
we
no
don't know.
logistics on that
We
yet.
don't know who's interested yet. If anybody's interested, right? If I get one person.
Right, he gave you his information. He's going to email me with this, and I will also put it on an email for anyone who's interested. This is kind of really on a grassroots thing that he's starting. So it would be amongst anyone who's interested to figure out when, where, the who, what, when, where, why of it all.
Exactly. Any other questions?
Poets in space.
Poets in space. I would just call it Spacey Poets, but you're right. Yes.
Cindy, did you have a question? No. Okay, just double checking.
So it's supposed to be on what, third, Saturday?
No, we don't know any of that yet.
Yeah, this would
No-
be separate. We don't
no-
have any of that information just yet.
We're not even
okay?
sure it's going to happen. We're hoping it'll happen, but we're not sure yet.
This is the first time?
Yes, I just mentioned
Oh,
that.
Thank you.
Anybody else? 1, 2, 3, sold.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Yes.
I don't think I know how to use that.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name's Mary Ann Loafman, and I came once with my grandson, and I did finish a novel. And I don't know how good it is, but I do need your help. I need to get a cover, and I don't know anybody or what to do about a cover. And I want to get it formatted for Amazon, and if I could have somebody I could pay to format it, I would like that. So maybe some of you have, some help for me, where to go and what to do. And thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you for putting that.
Anyone else?
Hi, I'm Bonnie, and I just picked up my books yesterday. I got 500 copies. But it's a children's book teaching the phonetic alphabet, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. But I thought about this book in 1988, and I'm just coming out with it, so if any of you have ideas that you gave up on or thought, well, it's been 20 years, so why bother? No, this has been like, what, over 30 years in the making, so. But anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy to have my very first book out, and Galloway?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Tell us a little bit about the book.
About the book? Okay, well, I was inspired because my whole family's full of pilots and flight attendants. And my brother went to flight school in the 1980s, and I learned the phonetic alphabet, and I thought it was kind of fun, and I thought, well, I bet kids would like to learn this too. So I thought about doing a book, and it rattled around my head for decades until now. So, but yeah, I've got, I included pictures of my family in the back, all the pilots and flight attendants. That was, so yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
All right.
Hi, I'm Cindy Foley, and so it's time for our next anthology, and this is the poetry anthology, only poetry. So the call is open. Pick up a sheet in the back, but you'll be sending your submissions to me, and I'll be dispersing them amongst the poetry committee for review. The call will close on October 15th. You get to submit 2 poems, 100 lines or less. Wow, if you can send 100 lines, that'd be amazing. But you can do just one little page, a haiku, whatever type of poetry, rhyming, free verse, haiku, whatever others there are. This is not a contest this year like it was last time, so we're just coming out with the anthology. What else do you need to know? Excuse me? Oh, yep, it's $10. And Mr. Dan is going to put a pay button on the website, that you can pay for your submission. So you pay on the website, but you digitally or email it to me. And the instructions are on the website, on the home page. Just click on the submission guidelines or pick this up in the back. One more thing about it. We are reaching out to the entire membership for your photos. We do put pictures in this anthology. We're also looking for a cover photo. That is not a contest either. If yours is chosen, we'll acknowledge that it's your photo, and thank you for that. If yours isn't chosen for the cover, it may be put inside. So if you want to take a picture of your artwork, send that. If you really like a photo of landscaping, send that. No people, generally no buildings, and remember that do you have a copy of Reflections or Horizons here? Just remember when you're sending the photo that there's going to be words and letters on the cover, so you don't want it to be too busy.
What's the theme of the anthology?
Oh, the theme is musings.
No, I don't.
So you're thinking about that two ways. What is your muse? Who is your muse? Or what do you muse about?
So pictures should be in that category.
Well, that's a pretty broad category if you think about it, right? Any other questions? Okay, and let me see. So what I didn't tell you is Dr. Andy will be receiving the photos through his email, which is,
Actually, we're gonna switch that up. Dan is going to create an email to
Address.
receive the images, and then they will go interspersed with poetry.
holy smokes. Okay? And maybe we could talk about that afterwards so that we can get more of a direct route, because it's going to go to you, then to Andy, then it's going to come to me, and that's kind of silly.
No,
So-
we're not gonna do that.
Okay,
It's gonna be an email address that I set up.
yeah,
It's gonna be kind of like the BOD email address where it goes in and it sends out to everybody.
everybody who?
Everybody on the board, on the
On the-
poetry committee.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah.
Then everybody gets a chance. Oh, that's awesome.
There you go, yeah.
That's what I meant.
It takes the middleman out of the equation.
Okay, awesome. So I'm the editor and I'm the one that puts the manuscript and all the stuff into the book. So then I have access, but everybody else in the committee will as
The
well.
whole committee it'll get forwarded to your email.
Awesome. That's really cool. Okay, that works. Anything else, Marjorie, that I'm forgetting? How about you, Kit?
Thank you.
No? Okay. And if,
I
yeah.
think I have a question. Didn't we submit a bunch of things to the poetry contest? And would they be put in the anthology? Didn't we
They
do
were
this
put in the
some
last
time ago?
anthology.
Like several months ago?
No. The last poetry anthology we had was last year about this time, which did have the contest, and those poems were put into that anthology.
Gotcha, okay,
Okay,
thanks.
sure. This is our third. Thank you.
Hi, I'm TJ Pieritz. This is my first time here at this meeting, but I know a lot of you from Inspire Writers Center and the Palm Bay Writers Guild or Writers Club, right? That was the last one. I think I just met you there the other day. And I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm friends with Cynthia. She encouraged me to come. And I did, obviously, publish a book last year. This is my first novel. I'm working on the second one, which I thought was going to be out this year, but it's not. And I do look forward to becoming a member, so I'll have to find out more about that, obviously. But I just wanted to introduce myself, say hello, and thank you for letting me be here.
Perfect, thank you. Anyone else? Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sunday Lima. I am a business coach with WeVenture. We are a nonprofit in the College of Business of FIT. And I found out about your club and your meeting through one of my clients, Bonnie Galloway. She came to see me a few weeks back, maybe a month ago, to help her market her book. just so you all know, our services are free. We're a nonprofit. Business coaching is free. I'm not here for that. I'm just letting you know that's what brought me here. I have a few clients that have written books and are wanting me to help them with the marketing of their book, and I've invited a couple of them here with me today. So I'm excited for that, and I'm just excited to be here. I've co-written a few books in my time, and I've got a lot of books up here, as everybody else does. I've written a little bit of poetry, but I've never really shared it with anybody. So I'm just excited to be here and excited that this group exists. And if anyone wants to meet with me at some point, because I am a business coach, I don't have cards with me because I forgot them.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, I forgot all about the marketing part. So, but I do have my business card on my phone. I could text it to you if you wanted to meet with me and get some business coaching on creating a marketing plan for your book. I'd be happy to help you. Any questions?
Do you have a question, Jessica?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, what all your services were. Is
We
mainly
have,
focused on marketing?
no, we're a women's business center, so we focus on helping women, but 30% of our clients are men. We help people start businesses and grow their businesses. We help.
And this is free?
This is all free.
Are you a nonprofit?
We are a nonprofit.
And what was the name of it again?
It's called We Venture.
We Venture.
We Venture.
And what is your name again?
My name is Sunday Lima.
Sunday Lima.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give a presentation
Sure.
on your business?
Sure.
I think that'd be a fantastic idea.
Sure, I'd be happy to, yeah. Just real
Yeah,
quick.
those blank buildings.
Yes, yes.
We do help people with just concepts. So I want to start a business, I don't know what, and so I help them narrow it down. I help everybody from their financial projections. I do have a finance degree. I help people with, like I said, marketing, with branding, with, I don't create your website for you, but I will give you webinars on what makes an effective website. I will go over your website with you and tell you, this looks good, this, needs to change. Maybe the colors aren't, branded towards your product.
Yeah, and our presentation next month is on building your website, which is going to be given by one of our members. Actually, one of the board members, Jack Rochester, will be giving that one.
Okay.
So that is fantastic.
Yes, so I'm here at your service. I'd be more than happy to do any workshops you'd like me to. I'll get with you so you know what
Perfect.
what I'm qualified to teach. But thank you for having me.
I love it and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I know they will appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm Gordon England. Know some of y'all, not all of y'all. I write a lot of short stories and poems that I publish for free on Story Star, which is a place for people who aren't interested in making money. They just want the world to read their works. So I have several hundred of those on Story Star. Last month, I wrote a poem, a romance poem, strange for me, and it was chosen as the story of the week among the thousands that are submitted, and so I was happy to see that, and so was my girlfriend.
Anyone else? Going once, going twice. We are moving on.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Gordon, is this you said this was a website?
Yeah.
Or what's it called again?
Storystar.com.
Storystar.com. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna have our giveaway. We have a special giveaway by Barbara Winkler, who was just here discussing her book, is giving away her book. And we're gonna see who the lucky winner is going to be. Who would like to pick? Anyone? You're the one. Don't look away, you looked away, that's why you're the one.
You got it.
Can't do anything without the glasses. Okay, the last three digits are 530. Whoa, the first one. Wow. You're very welcome. Okay, we're all familiar with We Will Promote You. Just send us your information. If you have a website, if you don't have a website, our website is your website. So just send anything that you'd like to promote yourself with, any services, what you do, what you write about, your little author page, a bio, a headshot. Send it over. We'll put it on our website, and we will share it with members. And we do get a lot of clicks, right, Dan? I know that you get the numbers on
We do.
just how many people come in. I myself have attracted 3 clients from my flyer that I have on SCWG, and this is before I came on as president. This was when I first joined. So please think about getting your information together and bringing it over to us so that we can promote you, right?
Yes, absolutely.
The tagline. So last month, I'm not sure if you all know, but we put a missive out to receive a new tagline, trying to refocus, to hone in, to bring a new message forward or update, reinvigorate. And we had 47 as of last month. And at the buzzer, we received 11 more. So we received 57 taglines. The board has whittled that down to 13. Of the 13, the original one is included. We're all about writers and writing. And I will pass out via email what those are. However, for those of you in attendance today, I do have the final 13. So if you don't mind taking one and passing it around. I do have to say that there's a line break typo. It looks like there's 12. There are actually 13. You'll see one that goes together. They're not together. They're 2 separate entries. So just review it. You will receive an email no later than Monday with the same list for you to then reply with your vote. It's not a tally of numbers. It's not, grade 1 through 5. It's just pick your favorite one and email it to me. And then I'm going to gather those up. The winner will be revealed at our October meeting, which is on the 21st. Okay? Perfect.
And your email is?
My email is president@squig.org, but that email will be included in the email that I'm going to send to you, which is the same email that you will respond with your choices. Okay? Perfect. Yes.
Well, I'm not into the computer deal. What do I do? I mean, what do
Well,
I
and
do?
I'm not sure if you're a member yet, so this is right now only going to members. So thankfully, you don't even have to worry about it right now, okay? Thank you. Okay, President's Corner. I sent out my first President's Corner about a month ago, actually 3 weeks ago. I will be sending it out the fourth Saturday of the month, which is the week after we meet. It's really just another place to talk and discuss everything about writing, everything that we go through, creating, marketing, frustrations, and obviously it's a rapport. If you'd like to respond back, you don't have to. It's just another venue for me to share writing information with you. And also Facebook, I was lagging behind a little bit on Facebook. It's been a crazy summer, actually. I'm sure that fits for probably everyone here. I am going to begin actually this week. The first post will be regarding the poetry anthology. And shortly thereafter will be the big reveal for the tagline. I'm a little nervous. Okay, poetry anthology musings. I know Cindy, you had mentioned that. It is a call for submissions right now. As of right now, the deadline is October 15th. You have up to 2 pieces of work that you can submit. The further guidelines are available on the website at squig.org. It is in the homepage. Just scroll down. When you see the icon of the guidelines, just click on it and it will be given to you. You zoomed in. And any question that you have will be there. If you have any further questions, then feel free to email either the board at bld@squig or president@squig.org. Yes?
So Benny just showed me on the agenda, the date says the 31st.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
That's a typo. On the agenda is a typo. The date is the 15th. Thank you. The date is the 15th.
Oh, let them know that I am gonna put a payment.
Oh, yes, there is a $10 submission fee, which I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of. The button to pay is not yet up, but Dan has assured me that it will be up this week. We have 2 craft show appearances. I mentioned this last week, not last week, last month, and it's the week of October 21st and 22nd, and it is the week of December 2nd and 3rd. They are the Cocoa Village craft shows. We get a table. Squig gets a table. I was just communicating with other vendors. The fee for a table for the weekend at Cocoa Village is up to about $250. It's a lot. It wasn't that when it first started. However, they garner about 20 to 30,000 visitors each weekend. So it's an amazing place to garner new readers, meet your public, get out, and commune with the community. So I would encourage for you to take part of the Squig table. I come from a journalism background, so I don't yet have my book ready. Otherwise, I would be there piled high with all my books. I would actually be there to promote the Squig. However, if you have a book, this is a free table for you. So to not take advantage of that, I think would be sad, quite frankly. So if you're interested, and we could round robin this, you don't have, if you wanted to man it the whole day, if you wanted to man it half a day, if you wanted a little part of the table, what have you, we could figure that out. And if you're interested, please email me, president@squig.org. Also know that many of the things that I'm mentioning today, I will be emailing all of you, bulleting all of these points out for you, and my email will be there. So just in case you forget or you forget to jot something down, that email should go out by Monday. Yes?
Do you think this will be an annual event for?
It's been an annual event for Squig. Yeah, it's been an annual event for Squig for quite some time. We don't really intend on not participating because of the value, the obvious value. And we always encourage our members to participate.
It's like a quarterly event.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll tell you, can I?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I'll tell you that, I gotta talk loud because my mic's off.
Take time.
So I will tell you, Joanna and I have been going to this, I don't know, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Almost every single one. And the people, they think it's really cool that they actually see a live author. They don't care.
Especially now.
They don't care that you're not James Patterson or Sylvia whatever, okay? They go, you wrote these books? And it's like, wow. So, and you can sell a lot of books there, okay? You've got to kind of call out to people. You can't sit there and wait for people to gravitate to your table. You've got to go, hey, what do you like to read? Call people over, and they'll come over. And I'll tell you, it's a great way. If you want to sell books, it's the perfect place, and the price is right, because you don't have to pay anything to get in, because actually we got the free booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you. Another thing, there's a lot of craft shows out there that an author can go to, but it doesn't generate readers for some reason. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, I don't have the data on that. But I know that for some reason at Cocoa Village, they love reading, they love readers, they go to the booths, and 20 to 30,000 people is nothing to shake a tail for that. Yes?
The October 21 and 22nd date is the same day?
Yes, as our meeting. I will be here on the 21st. Dan and Joanne, I'm going to tell some of your stuff here. Their son is getting married that weekend, so they won't be here as well. So if you want to participate on the 21st, you will miss the meeting. If you don't, we'll figure that out. Okay? Does anyone have any more questions about that? Yes?
The craft fair actually starts like 8 in the morning or something,
Yes.
right? So-
Yep.
And the meeting is at 1.
At 1.
So maybe you could go for the morning, come to the meeting.
There's possibilities, right, there's possibilities. Any other questions regarding the craft show? Okay. Thank you. Okay, we are really excited. We're going to bring out a lot of new stuff for 2024. We always bring knowledgeable speakers with up-to-date current information that we can all use for any step of the writing process. However, our biggest resource is obviously our members, and collectively, we all know a lot. So I encourage you to think about your area of expertise and what it is that you can share with the rest of your members to give a presentation in 2024. We are booked through, I'm going to say March or April. So it would be you have lots of time to figure it out and come up with a game plan. If you're interested in something, you do not need an outline. If you have a general idea, we will help you with the outline. So I'm just put that forward. Yes, sir. Would you like to hear about an engineering webinar I wrote? Yes. Why not?
My real job is an engineer for Brevard County Stormwater Department. And I do a lot of work to clean up the river and stop flooding and stuff like that. We do research for many different leading edge methods of technology. And so the research, I often write papers and get published in magazines and stuff. And I will be giving a webinar I guess end of October for Stormwater University and it's about 150 different projects and lakes and pipes and stuff I built over in the Indian River. And so it's a type of PowerPoint webinar thing, which is a variation of what y'all are doing here. But I make $1,000 every time I do one, and why not? I'm getting paid to do it anyhow at work and then turn around and publish it at the university or Stormwater Magazine or somewhere else. So there is ways to make some money doing what we do.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that. Did anyone have any more questions about that or giving a presentation? Next. Okay. One thing we're very excited about are workshops. We're going to implement workshops again. So obviously we have a speaker, they will present their topic, and there's a lot of discussion. A workshop is going to take it a little bit further. You'll come here with your books, perhaps your computers or any mobile devices, and the workshop will help you implement something. So when you leave that day, you will walk out with something actionable that you've taken care of. And with that, we have a lot of ideas. We've got at least 4 planned for 2024, but this is your guild. So if you have any interest in any workshop that you'd like for us to bring to you, please just drop us a line. Just let us know. Email either the board at BOD or president at SCWG, and we will do our best to make sure that we bring that information to you. Okay? Now again, all of this information, I'm going to bullet for you in an email coming this week, so you don't have to jot too much down, and you can respond to that email with anything that I've addressed today. Okay? That finishes my segment of today's meeting. Oh, I always do it, don't I? I always do it. Come on.
I might need a microphone.
Yeah, give her the microphone.
Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ashley McGrath. I'm a director at large for the Guild. And I also volunteer at Authors for Authors events. November 18th and 19th, Saturday and Sunday, we have the Meet the Authors book fair at the O'Galley Civic Center right down the street. And registration has opened for people who would like to rent tables for one of the days or both days. And if you don't want to rent a table, you also have the option of displaying your book for just $5 for the weekend. So people who come by, they'll see your books. And for more information, you can go to authorsforauthors.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. I'd also like to add to that, that book fair always coincides with the Melbourne Fine Arts Festival. It also lands on our meeting date. However, for November, we're going to give you the lay of the land the way we do right now. And instead of a speaker, we will let you go early so that we can all support our writers at the book fair. Okay, which is going to be right up the block at the Civic Center. Okay?
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Now that concludes my section, and without much further ado, here is Dan Fisher to present What About AI?